How's the Real Deal Wellness? Can I ask you about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, how's it coming?
Real Deal Wellness is blowing up, dude.
You got like 250 members yet?
We're at 350.
Oh.
Yeah. It's blowing up, dude.
350,
yeah, it's blowing
bro. I remember that your goal was to pass 300.
Right, correct. The model's like 300. We're doing
300, and you're good. You can rinse and repeat and keep doing them over.
We're gonna go over. We're gonna go over 500.
500 members.
Yeah.
So if you get 500 members, what do you got to change about the infrastructure of your business?
Really nothing. Absolutely nothing.
You just have what you have.
Correct.
Like your
no. So great question. Right now we've got 2 red light machines, 2 red light booths, 2 saunas, 1 cryo, 5 compression stations, 3 massage chairs.
What do you mean saunas? I thought the red light was a sauna.
No, it's two different things. You got a sauna, it's infrared sauna. It's hot, extreme heat. We got 2 saunas, bro. There's red lights. I haven't
been in the hot one.
Oh yeah, it's 100.
You guys got hot ones now?
Oh yeah, we've had it.
Okay.
So
you guys basically have covering all the bases of the wellness that people need.
The body can naturally heal itself.
You get a certain amount of members, and then you just get 2 of that machine.
Exactly.
Because the demand is too high.
We had 1 and 1 red light, 1 sauna,
right.
1 cryo. That got us to 175. 150 people, 175 members. But when it books a little too far out, like 4 or 5 days, 7, we got to where we were 10 days booked out.
Oh, that's too much.
Yeah,
these people come every day.
Correct. So we added a second.
I literally thought, I'll come. Like, I've been here like 10 times.
You've seen the same people.
There's some people that I see every single time.
Every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a handful of people. So we're proving out a model that's never been done before, really low price model. So it's the gym models.
I was so curious about that because I was like, can the model really work? Because $100, like, normally if someone comes and gets everything that they get, because these people do everything. I see them.
Yeah.
They'll be here for like an hour or two sometimes. They're just doing everything.
Everything.
It's like, you got to pay hundreds of dollars just to do that.
Correct.
And you're saying no, $99
for everything.
A month.
Not a
day.
They come in every day.
Not a week.
Yep.
And they come every day.
Yeah.
So I was really nervous about your business model, I got to admit.
No, so was I. That's why I opened up in the mattress showroom. Because
it's not like a gym where you get like 80% of your members don't come. Like, these people are coming pretty regularly.
It actually is, though.
Oh, a lot of people
That's
don't
what
come
we're
every
realizing is we have a gym model.
Okay.
It's a gym model.
Okay. So not everyone comes every day. I'm only seeing the 10, 20%
You're
that
seeing
come every day.
The 10 to 20% that come every day.
That makes more sense. Yeah, because obviously I'm seeing the same 20-something people.
Correct.
But you've got
350. Yeah, well, we have 100 people a day come through the center.
So basically, you got like 100 to 150 where you're still kind of like trying to get to profit. But then once you pass that, the profit margins start getting bigger. And
200 is cash flowing with the profits. We start profiting.
You're going to open more of these?
Yeah, that's the goal for sure.
And are you going to run them yourself, or are you going to franchise them out?
We're going to franchise them. Yeah, we're gonna open a standalone probably in Poway, and then we'll franchise the model from there. Right now, 2 girls run this for me. I don't need to be there anymore. It's a self-sustained, self-reliant. Our clients are.
You're just here to sling beds and.
I'm here to talk and sling beds and mattresses and the wellness center now it's a fully operational, well-tuned, well-oiled machine.
By the way, speaking of not beds but sleep systems.
Sleep systems, yes, very good.
The one that I bought from you, I wanted to give you an update. So I was a side sleeper, never even realized it, but I guess 80-90% of the time I was sleeping on my side. You're not supposed to, but I would snore. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And so now I do that little feet elevation and a little head elevation, sometimes a little more feet than the head. And I'm sleeping on my back like 70-80% now. But it was a process.
Of course.
Because at first I'd end up like the bed is like this, but I'm still sleeping on my side, which was like not
fine.
The move. But yeah, it was okay if it was like a little bit.
Right, a little bit, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it takes the weight off the shoulder then.
The vibration too, I actually use that a lot.
Oh yeah.
It puts me to sleep. It feels like my lymphatic system or something is like.
That's what it's doing.
Is that
it's
what
moving
it's doing?
lymph fluid, yeah.
Okay, it actually feels really good.
Yep.
And then I also have a massage chair, which you guys sell them here in finance, and we'll do the zero down. And the massage chair, maybe arguably the best investment I've ever made in my life.
It's phenomenal.
Because I'm big on massages. I understand the value of it, especially when you train like we do and you just sitting too long, whatever. So that massage makes a huge difference, especially the one that extends you.
Yeah.
Stretches
Stretches out. Yeah.
And all that. And so I would go get massages. I would have someone come to the house, give me a massage, maybe once a month. You know, it was a luxury, but it was also kind of a necessity. The massage chair I use on average once a day. Like like when I'm sick or my body's achy, I'll use it 5 times, 6 times a day.
Yeah.
Like I'll be in that thing for hours. I'll do my work from there. So I'll wake up in the morning, do my little thing, and then a lot of my work I do from the massage chair.
Oh yeah.
You know
it's a game changer.
And then the other thing about the massage chair is you don't realize you're sleep deprived until it starts massaging the body and you pass out.
Yes.
And you wake up 30 minutes later like, what happened?
Yeah.
And I never took naps before.
Yeah.
I mean, I did. I would try to squeeze them in here and there, but they were kind of sometimes hard to just fall asleep. Like you would lay there, toss a turn for a while, and you realize I'm kind of wasting time.
And we've got 3 of those in the center. So 3 elite massage chairs in Real Deal Wellness. They're booked all day.
So people come in, they get the massage, they get the red light
therapy, halo therapy, which is microparticle salt, compression therapy.
You know the one you have that I've never seen is the one for the hips.
Hips, yeah, we have hip compression as well. It's great for sciatic, phenomenal for the lower back. People love the hip compression. Fantastic. We've got 5 of the compression stations. So we just ordered our 3rd red light and our 3rd sauna. So it'll be here in 2 weeks. So that'll get us past the 500 membership threshold.
How's your coaching doing?
What do you mean by coaching?
I see you involved with your kids.
Oh, yeah. Coach flag football. Phenomenal, dude.
Yeah.
It's like so good. So mentoring and coaching 9-year-old kids.
That's cool.
Yeah, I freaking love it. It's absolutely so fulfilling, the honor of mentoring little kids, but it's fascinating. You know what I'm saying? Like the attention span is 4 seconds.
Right.
So all I'm doing the majority of practice is pay attention, look at me, pay attention, look at me, like the whole time. Like they just all, but the bottom line is my biggest gauge of success in coaching is the fact that I have kids that they're not really athletes. They maybe don't have a lot of friends at school, but they love playing football for my team, and that's my biggest gauge of success is when kids that just aren't athletes or they're not born athletes or genetic athletes or they don't like they want to keep playing.
It's life-changing.
That's my gauge is that they are having fun and they want to play.
Yeah.
Whereas you got the athletic kids that are super competitive, and you have those as well. So I've got those on the team also. I have a good mix.
That's nice.
So it's fascinating to see the two intermingle and then forming a team that's actually successful on the field, even though half the team isn't even really genetic athletes. So that's the fascinating part about it.
Well, I'm a firm believer that you don't have to be. It's
Correct.
like that kid that just came in here.
Yeah,
He's probably not genetically
right.
He's not like a genetic athletic freak.
Yep, exactly.
But I'm a firm believer that the guy who puts the reps in can do really well in anything.
And then it's about the team being interconnected and gelled.
You get with the right coach.
The bonding of the team.
So here's a great story is my high school coach, Coach Tyler in Hilltop. One thing that he would do is he would come to PE class and he would ask, he's like, hey, Thursday, whatever, I'm going to come and I want you to have everyone there. I'm going to give a talk real quick. Give me 5 minutes. And he would come there and he would say, hey guys, the cool thing about wrestling is everybody makes the team. If you don't quit, you made the team. But a lot of people will quit.
Yeah.
He said, and it's not the weak people that quit. Most of the quitters are the people that always thought they were athletic and thought they were tough, and then they realize how hard wrestling is. Yeah. A lot of you have never played a sport in your life, but you won't quit. And then I will make you a champion if you give me a few years of your life. You might not be a champion your first year, but you'll start winning matches. He's like, by your third, fourth year, you will be a champion.
Wow.
And you would see these kids just be like, I can't believe he's even talking to me. No one, no coach or no one ever been interested in it. I'm the last to get picked in kickball, you know what I mean? And these kids would sign up for wrestling, and true to his word,
wow.
These kids would be killers within 2-3 years of wrestling. And he knew something that a lot of people don't understand. Like the naturally gifted athletes would gravitate towards football and baseball and everything, but the toughest guys are the wrestlers.
Oh, yeah.
Even though they're not, they're not magnetically pulling the natural athletes because they get a lot more stardom in baseball.
Right, baseball, football, yeah.
Football, basketball. But those, football players would usually quit. It was way harder than their hell week or whatever else they would do. So you'd be stuck with kind of the misfits, but they would turn them into champions. And I think that that's with anything. Like if you get those reps in and some people can naturally jump higher. Some people have more faster, slow twitch fibers so they can naturally run longer or shorter. But most people can be very good, if not great, at anything.
Yeah.
You may need a little bit of genetic boost to get to that outstanding, to that Michael Phelps. You may need to be born with certain proportions, like swimmers have short legs.
Yeah, long torsos.
Really long torsos, long arms. That like a lot of that's probably genetics. But you can be good, if not great, at almost anything with the reps. There was a bull rider, and they were like, who do you think is the most talented? Who do you see coming up that's the rising star of the bull riding? And he was like, at the end of the day, the person who gets on the most bulls during the season wins the competitions.
That's it. Reps. That's it. Reps. And so So I want to thank you, bro, for giving me the opportunity to be a part of these fighters' lives with Real Deal Talk, my podcast. If anybody wants to support the show, I volunteer my time to do this. But it's an honor. I love being a part of these guys' journeys.
YouTube,
I feel like I'm attached
Real
to them.
Deal Talk.
Yeah, Real Deal Talk. YouTube. Subscribe to the channel.
All the interviews are there.
Yep, all the interviews are there. iTunes, Spotify. Post a review. Share it if you like my style, like what I'm doing.
We had some fun ones today,
dude. We had phenomenal ones today.
You know, I'm a big believer in putting people in their strengths, meaning that what's play, what maybe work to other people is play for you, and that's you at these interviews.
Oh yeah,
this is your talent. This is where you you're naturally shining. It's like Harvey. He was like, you don't have anyone. Before he worked for me, he was a fan, and he would come and he would pay money for his VIP ticket, and he would always try to sit as close as he could. And he said, who do you have doing like the play-by-play, like tweets, updates? And I looked at him and I said, you sit there now. And he's like, so I'm going to sit here now every fight and I don't have to pay for a ticket? It wasn't like, how much am I getting paid? He's like, you mean I get to sit in this seat? Like, I would do anything to sit in that seat. And like, same with Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
He was like, I get to watch my favorite sport for free. He didn't get paid for the first 15 shows.
No way.
Yeah, and so you want to put people in the position where they would literally do it for free out of passion. And then that's where they can, really excel and be great.
And on top of that, we're now Real Deal Wellness. We're a proud sponsor, a year-round sponsor of Real Deal.
Guys.
Of the Epic.
You guys got your VIP table.
Yeah, dude. I love setting up the table ahead of time. Like I'll start, because I fill it with different people every time.
Oh, yeah.
So now I'm working on the guest list now for the next fight.
That's the beauty of having the table is you have the power.
Yeah.
You know you're going to sit with around some very influential people, and you get to pick and choose. Do I pick the clients who have been the most loyal? Do I pick the clients that I want? Do I pick the strategic partners? Do I pick the people that I want to build a relationship with?
Yeah.
We had a guy who used to do there was nothing he could sell to the public, and he actually dated the owner. Am I allowed to tell that? It was a while ago. So he dated the owner, so that's why he stopped sponsoring, because they broke up, and he felt awkward being at the owner of the Sheraton. It's since sold and switched hands, but we're still really good friends. And he was like, look, my sponsorship, there's nothing I can do to sell to anyone in this crowd. I can only sell to the person who's in charge of the employees' 401ks at Qualcomm or at this company or that company. Those people aren't just randomly they're very rare, He said, but what I do is I fill my table with those types of people I'm doing business with or want to do business with. He would sponsor the Knockout of the Night trophy, and he would say, bring 2-3 of the guys, bring them in the cage with him, and they would hand out the Knockout of the Night trophy, and we would say, here's Charles knocking out retirement risk. And then they would hand that Knockout of the Night trophy. And the experience was so amazing for those people. He's like, I got the account every time.
Wow.
Like, that's all it took. Like, they felt so special, so cool. And
that's
so there's
great, dude.
Really cool things that you can do to leverage your sponsorship.
Yeah, I love it, dude. It's an honor to be a part of it. So appreciate you, man. Love the fights. Can't get enough.
Appreciate you, brother.
Love the fighters. So, yeah, dude. We'll
see you at the fights, bro.
Let's go. May 23rd, Epic 61. Get your tickets. Let's go. Maybe I'll hop in the ring one of these days. Do you have a 50-year-old plus category? Is there 50 plus?
We'll make one.
But
we get a lot of people in their 50s that really want to
50 plus.
With the wellness age of today, like
right? Yeah. So
dudes like you that like are more and more common. Joe Rogan talks about it. He's like, you didn't have 59-year-olds that were in shape like me 50 years ago.
But but there'll be special rules on my fight.
Oh yeah, what are the rules?
They can't kick me. And they can't go to the ground either.
So it's a boxing match.
And whatever hand they're strongest, they can't use that one.
They can't use that one.
Yeah, so if they're righty, then they can only hit with his left. Can't kick, can't grapple, and I'll hop
both hands behind your back, and you can't kick.
No, we could tickle.
No,
that'll be nice. Yeah, I tickle my son. I'm a great tickler.
I'm an expert tickler.
I am. My son howls. He's hilarious.
I love
All right, so appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
Real Deal Talk, Epic 61, Jason Stewart, the man, the myth, the legend, and let's go. That's a wrap.